Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. My name is trsv Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Spiritualism happens to be my subject. In this particular vlog, which is called haribol trsv nectar nectar nectar. In this particular vlog, in my previous videos, we have been discussing in detail about the knowledge that we have gleaned through the study of scriptures, spiritual books, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that particular rule. It is actually an extension of what has been discussed before. We have been discussing about the four ashramas in the life of a human living entity according to the Hindu religion. We will continue that discussion in this particular. The first stage in the life of a human living entity is of 25 years and it is called brahmacharya. The first 25 years of a living entity is called brahmacharya. There are four stages of 25 years each: brahmacharya, grihastha, vanaprastha, and sannyasa. The total number of years a particular living entity was supposed to live in the ancient years was 100 years. 25 brahmacharya, 25 grihastha, 25 vanaprastha, and 25 sannyasa. In this particular video, we shall discuss about the first 25 years of brahmacharya and their relationship with the four layers of body that a spirit soul envelops itself with when it comes into contact with the material universe. Now, brahmacharya. Actually, this stage begins as soon as a person is born into this material universe. It is in the form of a gross body. This gross body is the fourth layer of bodies that envelops a spirit soul. However, the other three subtle bodies are not visible to the naked eye. Only this particular body, gross body, is visible to the naked eye. A person in this material universe is identified by this particular gross body, the fourth layer shell that envelops the spirit soul, the causal intelligence, the astral mind, and the etheric senses. The last three are material but very subtle. They are not spiritual but they are invisible. Now, we will coming back to our discussion about the first 25 years. This gross body comes into existence as soon as a person is born. This particular living entity is surprised to see his or her own gross body. Pardon me for saying so, but based on what has been said in the philosophy of the spiritualists of yore, we shall uh, we shall concentrate on the male form only because at that time the male form was considered to be of brahmacharya or celibate status. Now, this man, this particular living entity is born into this material world as an infant. The first thing this infant looks within itself is its own delicate, cute, soft fingers, toes, etc. It falls in love with these things which are an extension of its gross body. Hence, in other words, the living entity falls in love with his gross body. Now, how can an infant show its love? By chewing that part which it has fallen in love with. That shows that first it saw, that is the side of gross body, then it touched, that is it touched the gross body and then popped it into its delicate mouth to chew it, that is taste sense of the gross body. Now, an infant keeps doing this for say 1 year. At that time, it is in the cradle, and after that, it becomes what is known as a baby. Please remember that it is the same living entity which initially was a newborn infant and then it became a baby. The gross body changed, but not the living entity. Now, as a baby, this thing crawls out of the cradle and it looks around while its parents and elders look on indulgently. This gross body now begins feeling the rest of its body in the sense that it starts swimming and crawling around the house. It is very curious and wants to know more about everything in this material universe. but it is only a baby. We shall continue this discussion in my next video. Kindly let me know what you think about my talk on this particular subject. Please let me have your own opinions, ideas, and thoughts about this particular subject so that we may join everything together and come up with something that is beneficial to the whole society. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.